Morning everybody. The field that we're in today is the field that the farmer was talking about when he said that he'd found what was left of an old ford that went across the stream down there. Well, I've had a quick look for it and I can't find one, so maybe it's further down that way, I don't know. We'll go and have a look in a bit. Now, I had a look on the side-by-side maps and the overlay maps that Tom were talking about, and according to those maps there used to be a footpath that ran through the middle of this field. There's no evidence of it now because I've had a look down the lane. There's no public footpath or anything, so it's completely private now, but I'll have a nosy round and see if we can find anything round where the footpath used to be. The grass is a bit long for my liking. In some places it's a good foot high, but you can't have everything, can you? So I'm going to have a quick drink and then we'll go and see if we can dig something up with my new spade. Haha! Alright, I'll catch you all later. Well, I'll just show you this quickly, my friends. First signal, not much to look at, I'm afraid. It's just a lump of lead, only about 3 inches deep, but that's what it is, lump of lead. Right, boys and girls, well, it looks as though I've found where the ford crosses the stream. Obviously you can see it down there, and it looks as though it follows the same line as that footpath does that I was telling you about on the old map that runs that way and across over to the other side of the field. So we'll have a fertile round just in this area round the ford. You never know, somebody might have fell off their horse and cart, or fell off their horse, so we'll have a look round here and see if we can find anything. Well, I've been fertling round where this ford area is for about half an hour now, and so far all I've found is that, which is a load of crap. It's a piece of molten or melted aluminium. That's all it is, and that's all I've found so far. Well, boys and girls, oh, hold on, move that. I think we might have a result. I'm still on the trackway that goes down to that ford down there. I've got a signal there. We're only about 4 inches deep, and I found it, and it looks as though we might have a coin. So I'll just show you that there. I hope it's not a button. No, it's not a button. I just rub some muck off it. Very thin, very old. Look at that. See that? I mean, it's that thin. It could be a copper hammered coin. In fact, no, can't be silver. Well, I don't know though. Well, I'll clean that up a bit and show you it later on. When I sit down and have something to eat, I'll show you it then. That it could be a silver hammered coin, that, I don't know. Alright, we'll fill the hole in and move on. Well, we've got some more rubbish. I don't know what kind of rubbish, but it's that kind of rubbish. It's square, and it's just probably a piece of folded over aluminium. That's all. Why they bothered to fold it into a nice little neat square, I've got no idea. But there you go, I suppose it gave them something to do. Well, I'm still on the cart track stroke footpath. The hole I've dug is about 9 inches deep, and eventually I found it. And look at it. It's what's left of a sardine tin. Oh joy. Ah well, there you go. Right, I'm gonna head on over there towards the end of this footpath thing, and then I'm going to have something to eat. And I'm not having sardines. Right, boys and girls, we've got another signal down here. It's only about 3 or 4 inches deep. It came up at about 55 on the scale. Now I think I can see it, and it looks like a buckle. I think it is that. Can you see that just there? Look, it looks very thin and very delicate. I'll just try it. Oh bugger, it's broke! Oh no! Oh, you see other bit just there. Look. Oh bugger. Look at that, that's a lovely buckle and all that. Oops, dropped it. Looks as though it went together like that. Or is it like that? I think. Can you see that? It's a shoe buckle, because see how it's rounded, and you can see the little pinny thing there where the pin went across. I mean, that's probably from about 1700. It's a nice find though. Oh, there you go. Nice little shoe buckle, even though it's broken. Oh well, I'll tell you something, I'm fed up of getting bit with these horseflies. They're doing my head in. Anyway, I'll fill the hole in and we'll crack on. Well, boys and girls, I've just dug all that down there, and I thought, when I saw the edge of it, I thought we got another coin. But we haven't. It looks like a ring, but it's a funny shaped type of ring. You look at that there, see it? Now let's open it and have a look and see what we've got. Well, I don't know. It's a funny shaped ring, isn't it? It's like, well, I don't know, flat on the inside. Well, not flat, but I mean, isn't that a funny shape, that? It's not like a round harness ring or anything. I don't know what it is. Well, I suppose it's I don't know, an old medieval ring or something like that. I don't know, I haven't got the faintest idea. Right, we'll fill the hole in and we'll go over that way. Right, boys and girls, I've moved over into this other field because the grass in that other field, it was just too long. I couldn't get any closer to the surface than about that, and I think, to be honest, I was just wasting my time a bit. Anyway, I've moved in this field. We've got a signal down here. I'll let you have a listen to it. It's coming up. It's about 73 on the scale. So let's give it a dig with my new spade. It says it's only about 3 or 4 inches deep. So let's have a look. See what we can find. I hope it's not another bleeding sardine tin, because that'll come up about, say, that'll come up about 70. But anyway, have a look. Right, let's get a detector and have a listen. Right, well, it's in here somewhere. Well, let's have a look. Nah, not there. I can't see anything. I still can't see out. Oh, hold on. Oh, this could be something good. Let's have a look. You see that edge there? Can you see that? Let's have a look. It's a little weight. It's a little bronze trade weight. Look at that. Look at that. Little bronze trade weight. It says something on it, but I can't see it without my glasses. I can. There's a little crown and I think it says GR, so I suppose that's King George, probably King George V. But that's a lovely little find, that's smashing. Oh well, alright, lovely. Right, I'll fill this in and we'll move on. Now this is a perfect example of what Tom from Cheshire Metal Detecting were talking about in, I think it was his last video. You might have seen it, I don't know. But the thing is, what Tom was saying, and what I agree with 100%, is if you get an iffy signal, 1 minute it's there, then it's not, then it is, then it's not, and it's a bit scratchy, as long as it's a good tone, dig it. Because this signal here, it were just like, oh, shall I, shan't I? But it were a good tone. And if it's a good tone, dig it up. And, oh, I dug it up, and that's what we've got. Alright, I know it's not a gold or a silver coin, excuse me, but it's a coin. Well, I think it's a coin, it might be a bleeding button. No, it's a coin. Feels pretty much destroyed, but there you go, but it's another coin. So that's it. Don't matter how scratchy or iffy signal is, if it's a good tone when you get onto it, dig it up, because you never know. Okay. Right, I'll fill this lot in. Well, I think this is certainly a first for me, boys and girls. I've never had this before. Don't get all excited, it's not gold or anything, but there's a coin just sticking out of the side of the hole, just there. Can you see that? You see that? Well, let's get that. But also, look at that down there. There's a clear pipe, look. Well, what's left of one anyway. We'll get a pipe out first. It's not that old, because the size of the bowl, it's too big. You know what I'm talking about anyway. It actually says Dublin on it. Can you see that? It says Dublin, as in Dublin Island, I assume. But yeah, so a little clay pipe here. And then just there, can you see that? It's just sticking out at the side of the hole. Let's just that a bit there. Have a look. Oh, it looks like Queen Victoria. Yeah, see Britannia there, and it's not in bad condition, that. And Queen Victoria on the other side. It's a bit poignant, isn't it? I mean, can you imagine the scene? There's some old farmhand sat here, smoking away on his pipe. So he breaks his pipe, he loses that, and then he loses his money and all. Oh well, there you go. See you in a bit. I'll just show you this. I've dug it up and I've given it a spray with my spray thing. I thought it was a coin at first, but it's not. I think it's what's left of a button. You can just see the board around the outside of it there, and I think it says LTD Limited, so I think it's just a button. But there you go, it's another nice little find. Hello again, boys and girls. Now, I weren't going to film this because I thought it was a piece of crap, but looking at it, it looks like a bell. It's got decoration round the top there, and it's got decoration all around the bottom, and it's definitely bell shaped. I know it's got some holes in it there, but wouldn't you say that that's what was left of a bell of some description? I'll clean it up later on and we'll have a look together. Could be really good, that. Ah well, see you in a bit. Right, boys and girls, I've had enough today. It's still red hot. I'm knackered. I've been out for about 5 hours now. So anyway, what we've dug up, I've got on my knee, so I'll just adjust the camera a bit. I'm not getting up, can't be bothered. So I'll just tilt it down a bit, and hopefully you'll be able to see the stuff there. Now, various bits and pieces of scrap, bits of lead, tin foil, molten aluminium, folded up piece of aluminium, piece of whatever it is that says 373 inside it, don't know what it is, load of rubbish. The sardine can, that's somewhere down here, I don't know what I've done with it, but it's here somewhere. That was the little buckle that we found. Lovely little buckle, shame it's broke. I don't know whether I broke it or not. It's probably from the 1700s, but that is a really nice delicate piece. That you can see the little holes there and just there where the little thing went across, where the leather strap or whatever it was went across it. That was a clay pipe that was in the same hole as that Queen Victoria coin. It does say Dublin on it, I don't know whether you can see that or not. That's probably from the 1800s, same as the coin. Then we dug this strange thing up. I know it's a ring, but it's flat on the outside, flat on the inside. It's flat there and flat there. It's got little markings on it, but it's almost as though it's been hammered into like a V shape on both sides to form like a V going all the way around it. So I'm not entirely sure what it is. Anybody got any ideas? That's the button that we dug up. I can see it says limited on it somewhere, so it's a button. You didn't actually see me dig this up because I didn't turn the camera on properly. Sorry about that. It is a button, but when I've given it a spray with the spray thing, you can see some nice gold gilding showing through it and what looks to be a shield, so it might have got some family crest on it. I'll have a look a bit later on, see if I can clean it up a bit better. And then we found this. It's definitely a bell, because I've given it a little bit of a scrape and you can see the little clacker thing inside it there. It's probably a cowbell or something like that, or off a goat, I'm not sure. But I'll clean it up a bit better later on and perhaps put a picture in the video. Then we dug the trade weight up. It does say GR, George Rains I assume, with a little crown over the top of it. It is bronze. It's a nice piece that. I haven't dug one of those up before, but I like it. And then that's the Queen Victoria coin. Oh, you can see a face on it. Oh yeah, you can. That's the Queen Victoria coin that we dug up in the same hole as the pipe. Can't see the date, the 1800 and whatever. It wasn't a silver coin when I cleaned it up. It's an extremely thin, worn copper coin. I think it says George on it, so it might be George the Third something or other. That's another coin. I haven't cleaned it up much yet. I'll wait while I get home, and if I can get anything off it, I'll put it in the video. So I'll just adjust the camera again, my friends. We'll put it like that. So, been red hot, been a nice day out, I've enjoyed it, hope you have, and I'll probably get the video out sometime tomorrow if I can, and pictures of anything that's worth looking at I'll put in the video. Alright, catch you all later, bye bye.